Hello, and welcome back to round 3 of Heiser Media's tournament coverage of the 25th anniversary Las Vegas Challenge presented by Innova. We're bringing you this throwback coverage throughout the month of February to keep you nice and warm. I'm Emily Dale, joined in the booth by Nathan Johnson.
I forgot that this is during February. It would have been nice to have like a Love is in the Air Valentine's Day theme episode, but we missed it. So sorry, guys. You're going to have to get what you get. Lucky Lorentzen and Sofia Donnecke, are leading the way at 13 under par after 2 rounds. We have Maria Oliva and Catrina Allen that are going to be joining us on this lead card. We are back over at the Infinite course today. Remember, this is a 4-round tournament this year's Las Vegas Challenge. We'll go back to the Innova course for the 4th and final round.
Yeah, we saw some great golf there at the end of the rounds, and things got all knotted up, so it's going to be interesting out here. Hole 1 is 233 feet. Players are playing out over OB, and then they have this hazard sand trap around the baskets. As we mentioned, this is a tough hole 1.
Yeah, goal here is don't come up short or right. Long left is going to be your friend on this one. Take that longer comeback putt. And if you have a longer putt, maybe lay it up and just play for par, because as has been the theme all week. Or okay, I take it back. Just par.
Or do that. The wind has been up all week. It is down a little bit today, so that should hopefully bring us some hotter scores out here than we saw in round 1.
Yeah, Sofia Donnecke has put together a very impressive tournament so far. I mean, coming into this, she gives us a little ace run here on hole 1. Nice way to start her round as well. I had never heard of her coming into this tournament, and after this one, she kind of exploded with a very solid year on the Pro Tour as well. So kind of a breakout tournament for her. We'll see if she can hang with Lykke Lorentzen and Maria Oliva here, looking to get herself back in the mix after a very strong second round.
Yeah, Maria threw down a really hot round for round 2 as she gets some crazy skip there and is just right outside circle 1. She will be putting back towards that hazard.
Yeah, and Catrina Allen rounding out this lead card here. We saw her in our round 1 coverage on this course. We'll see if she's able to improve on that round here today. This one looks a little wide.
Get over.
I needed to swing back.
All right, ladies, good luck out.
It looks like it does.
Good bid there from Maria. We'll see if she did say a safe, but that's scary looking from that angle as your disc disappears towards the sand trap.
Okay,
Great birdie putt.
Fortunately, I think that was a part, but you could see the out of bounds line, or hazard line, I should say, just in front of her foot, so barely out of bounds, but a good save.
Good birdie from Donnecke. Once again, keeping pace with Lucky right off the bat.
Yeah, I think we're going to be in for a nice, exciting battle between these two the rest of the way. They've been putting down some hot scores so far, and I would not be surprised if that continues. Maria's going to clean up her par here. While she does, actually just a little high left there, maybe a little wind lift. You can see the flag blowing right to left. But as these two ladies tap in their putts, we do have to give a shout out because we had an ace on this hole. Chelsea Howells with the 1 on hole 1. What a way to start her tournament. That is pretty sick.
That's amazing. Heading over into hole 2, we have a 311-foot par 3. We do have OB past that spectator rope over there on the right side of the fairway, as well as the OB cart path. And once again, players are just kind of trying to play that big hyzer or straight shot and avoid the shrubbery.
A lot of shrubbery on this course. Not, terribly getting in the way, just kind of annoying more than anything.
Yeah.
So Catrina's going to have that Lykke is going to have that to deal with on her putt, probably just outside the circle there on the left side.
And we've seen over and over, Donnecke definitely has the power to just take the straight hyzer here, as we see. Getting up on top, she'll have an open putt.
Yeah, good height on the shot too for her. Kind of minimizes some of the ground play you're going to get by stalling the disc out a little more rather than the low driving shot and trying to skip up that hill. That's what Catrina's going for here. We'll see if she gets the flare.
She'll be on that right side of the green, but we'll be interested to see what she has over there.
Yeah, it looks like she kind of just got a straight skip, never really got the disc to finish back to the left. So Maria here looking to bounce back. Tough 3 putt on hole 1, but that is something that can happen quickly on these courses if you're not careful on the green. So good throw from her. Actually goes a little bit deep with an uphill putt coming back, it looks like, from about 40.
And it looks like Catrina did skip in front of this larger bush, so she has an open look. Yeah, good result there for her.
Yeah, looks like a 40-footer. A little bit of tail crosswind, just dropped that one, didn't quite swing it in. So this will be a par for her. Wow.
Oh, I never get tired of seeing those. Lucky absolutely slams it from about 40 feet.
Yeah, just
Uphill.
such good spin into a headwind uphill. That is a tough putt right there.
I think she's more comfortable at that range than she is at probably 15 feet. Oh, great putt over the shrub there for Maria.
Yeah, that was awesome. Using the tailwind to her advantage to drop that one at the end. Like you said, yeah, the bush was kind of in her way, but dropped it in either way. Good bounce back birdie for her. Good confident putt. Sofia probably has about a 25-footer here for her birdie, looking to keep pace, but that one's just a little left.
Interested to see how Lucky plays after starting with a birdie as opposed to a bogey. The past couple of rounds, we saw her start out with a bogey and then pick up the steam. So I'm not sure if she knows what to do with this birdie start yet.
Yeah, maybe she's trying something new. See how it works.
That's
You
okay.
gotta mix it up from time to time.
Heck yeah.
Change the strategy and see if it pays off. That was a tough par putt, kind of annoying little bush that she had to straddle around, but well done from Donnecke. Kat's gonna drop in her par here as well.
All right, on to hole 3, 289-foot par 3. Just a lot of OB. So the cart path is all OB for players. So right, left, and behind the basket, we have this hard pan. We saw players taking forehand shots. A lot of them did get caught up in this tree, though, which gave them a little bit of an awkward putt with the low ceiling.
Yeah, so Lorentzen going just with that low line drive route, actually sneaks through the tree or maybe behind it. And a good thing that she got caught on that little lip of the cart path, because that stays inbounds, about circle's edge deep.
Oliva going backhand here. Can it hold? Looks like it fades out a little bit early, and she finds that out of bounds.
Yeah, tough backhand line to just get that disc to hold the whole way going downhill like that. A tough break. This one looking good from Donnecke. Gets a little skip. She'll probably be out in mid-circle too.
Yeah, she took that wider route, but that gives her a little bit more of an open look because of those branches on that tree. Good forehand here from Kat.
Yeah.
Ooh, can it get through? We'll see what she's left with.
Yeah, just kind of caught up under the tree, it looks like. So we'll see if she has a putt or not. Sofia not going to mess with this one. I think those branches kind of just forced her to lay that one up. But yeah, this is a par putt for Maria. There is out of bounds back there behind the basket. So she just went a little too far and left. And going to have to settle for the bogey.
A little bit short there. And yeah, so Kat did get caught up in those branches, so she's stuck with this awkward putt. A little bit more open than it seemed from that other angle, and she cans it.
Yeah, a little and one off the twig that's shaking up there in the tree. That's a tough putt for her, right? She's got the very up and down kind of pitch putt style. So those low hanging branches, definitely, she had to use the entire ceiling there to give her the height to make it. But a good putt either way. As the rest of our card taps in there. Final shots on the hole.
We have our leaderboard check-in. Things are getting a little bit tight here because we are having a cut after this round for our final round. So players are trying to make their moves and climb that leaderboard. Hole 4 is going to be a par 4, 538 feet. We have the cart path on both sides. It's on the right and the left. However, the left side does come into play a little bit more with the shape of the shots. Players are really just trying to pump it out there as far as they can and have a nice, easy chip up for a birdie.
Pump it louder.
Come on.
I don't know who wrote that song. Let me know in the comments.
Obviously. Come on now.
Okay, sorry. I'm uneducated. This is a nice looking shot from Catrina. Just gets a little turn on it, moving to the right the whole time. That's all you're looking for. Plenty of space over there on the right side of the fairway.
This gets a little bit turned, but once again, it's fine over there.
I think players are dealing with a little bit of headwind on this hole. Looks like this one is absolutely smashed.
Is she almost in high?
She might be, honestly. I mean, it's a long hole, but what is it? 538 is, I think, what the distance is.
Yep.
But yeah, she could be. She's probably gonna have definitely gonna have less than 200 into the pin from over there on the right. Maybe like 150, 120, something like that.
Oh, of all places to land, Lucky's left with this awkward shot. See what she has to work with here. Gives the bush a little bit of a trim.
Penning over the bush. I mean, that was a good effort to give her at least a look from over there. That was not a pleasant lie. So well done to work with what you had, Catrina. Playing this whole textbook, just pitches one up there well inside the circle.
Came up a little bit short there for Oliva.
Yeah, tester putt for her. And Sofia, this one's coming in with a little bit of heat. Also, yeah, leaks out a little left. So nobody really like close on this one, which you really want to be because it's the easiest hole. Let me double check. Okay, not the easiest, but the third easiest hole on the course. So
it's one that feels like a must get, but Donnecke cans that birdie putt. Great job.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's one of those when you throw the upshot, you're like kicking yourself because you gave yourself a 30-footer on a really easy hole, but then that can be a nice confidence booster to knock that one down.
100%. And it seems like the wind's picking up once again. Oh.
Yeah, that flag was moving. Head crosswind from there is just hard to know where to aim, especially with a hyzer putt like Maria has. Disc is going to get slammed down. And yeah, now this is not even an easy comebacker.
Yeah, those are the ones that kind of rattle you and can get in your head. Contrary to the one Donnecke just made, that's a confidence booster. That putt for Maria is one of those ones that, unless you have a really strong mental game, can get to you.
Yeah, I mean, same thing on hole 1, right? A little 3 putt to start her day. Another one here on hole 4. Happens quick in the wind. And good birdie for Kat. Nicely done there. She's 2 down through 4 now. Very solid round going. Especially in this wind, these slopey greens, you got to have confidence in your putt if you want to score out here, because the numbers can rack up quick just like that.
Good par there from Lorentzen. Heading over into hole 5, we have a par 3, 381 feet, slightly downhill. We have that OB golf green right in the middle, as well as the OB cart path and beyond. Players are really just trying to pump something down here and stay safe. It's hard to judge with that distance, though, with the downhill. It's a little bit of a trickier shot than it seems on paper.
Yeah, it's playing far. Round 1, I don't think we saw any birdies on this hole in the entire field. And it's also with that OB on the right, you don't want to bring that into play. It's better to be safe than sorry. That's kind of what Cat did there. Just plays it out to the left, playing this one for par, giving herself a 100-footer. But I don't think Sofia is playing this one for par.
I would say no. As she gets up there, right inside the circle. Oh, maybe.
It was briefly inside the circle.
The disc said I'm a head out, but
Yeah.
give her a long putt.
Yeah, still probably 35, 40 feet, something like that. Very much a makeable putt. This one is looking good as well from Lorentzen. Just needs a little fade and skip. Yeah, circle's edge.
Yeah, getting some weird ground play with that undulating green down there. I just wanted to say undulating.
Yeah, that was a good pull. Good vocab pull there.
Thanks for noticing. Get back
A little
in.
dangerous from Maria. Gets the cart path skip. Going to be right behind Lucky. So three chances from shallow circle 2 for our card. Alan's going to have to throw a little upshot here to get her par, but as opposed to no birdies in round 1, we're already looking much more promising here. So let's see what these ladies can do.
Hers is out a little bit early. Should give her an easy par though.
All right, Sofia now, probably 40-footer.
Drop. Almost there.
Yeah, a little low, little wind drop for her as well. So Lykke with the last chance to see a birdie on hole 5. Let's go.
Looking clean.
Nicely done. That was the only birdie on the entire day and in the both rounds we've seen of this hole in the tournament. So well done for Lorentzen, picking up a stroke on the entire field, at least a stroke on the entire field.
There's a good comebacker from Maria. Cleaning up her par. Good strong putt there as well. Par's common, like you said, on this hole, so nobody's too upset about that.
Yep, just fine. Take a par.
Hole 6, we have a 333-foot par 3. Players have some OB on the right side of the fairway that they're thinking about. They have the cart path as well. And we have that hazard sand trap that we see right behind the basket.
Yeah, a couple different places you can go turnover down the left side. You can go hyzer down the right side. Looks like Lorentzen, she's going to go with that straight at it route, just a little bit of fade. Oh, and gets that turbo booster skip there. Gonna send her 60 long of the basket. If that hits the front side of the hill, she's gonna be parked, but just faded out a little bit early. So most likely gonna be a par for her.
I'm liking this shot here if it can get that slide up the hill. Have a good turn on it. I'm guessing Donnecke's going to go the hyzer route.
Yep, good guess. This one's looking really good if it can get favorable ground play. Oh, yeah.
Bounces out of the hazard. A little bit long. Great shot, though.
I don't think that is hazard. I think that's just dirt on the short side of the green. I mean, I might be wrong.
There is hazard behind the basket, though.
Correct. Yes, there is. But yeah, that was a great shot from Maria as well. She's going to have a very short putt coming up for her birdie. So 2 hyzer plays worked out. Oh, and Kat's and hyzer play worked out as well. Nice 40-footer for her birdie. She is off to a very hot start, 3 down through 6, looking to put some pressure on our 2 leaders.
She's not letting them get away that easy. Tricky putt here for Lorentzen. She's just opting for the layup.
Yeah, uphill, tree in the way, on a slope, not worth running.
I don't know if you've seen her putting so far this tournament.
You make a good point. You do. But I think even she agreed that one was not worth it. So
touché.
Good birdie for Sofia.
Mm-hmm.
Maria's got a short. Oh, she's basically parked. So nice birdie for her as well after she taps this one in. I shouldn't commentate or jinx. I've gotten in trouble with that before, but nicely done. So yeah, the card three of our card members all pick up a stroke on Lorentzen, tighten things up a little bit here.
Yeah. But those things can all change, as we know, heading into hole 7. But first, we have our check-in. As a reminder, we cut down to the top 8 for our final round.
Yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on that cut line right now. Emily Yale and Chelsea Howells are in. Ashley Phelps, Michelle Sagboy are out. But still got plenty of golf left.
Yes. And a lot can happen here. Hole 7 is our 285-foot par 3 with your choose your own adventure. A lot of the players are just trying to play safe into this layup zone with a putter shot and then head into the green for their par, but we saw round 1 it got a little wonky for some players, as we see happen here for Kat as well. So she will be proceeding to the drop zone for her 3rd shot.
Yeah, the layup is tough, man. The landing zone is quite narrow, and these little golf tee areas are can be tough for ground play. So well thrown by Donnecke, lands hers nice and soft in that area. Maria well played as well. Mm-hmm. They'll be able to just pitch up for their pars from there. This one's leaking a little left for Lorentzen.
Settle.
But it hangs on.
So this is Kat in the drop zone?
Correct. Yeah, in the past, this hole is played as a par 4, so it's definitely an interesting hole. That's for sure. But I think our players at this point have kind of figured out how to dissect it.
Come back.
Oh, no. Oh, that one was so close.
And this is, well, it feels very straightforward from this distance, and you probably wouldn't think about it if there weren't OB and hazard pieces all over the place. But this can really get in your head, this upshot here, is do you jump putt it, do you throw it, do you run it? We see it kind of getting in our players' heads here.
Yeah, this hole is all mental, right? Like every single one of these players in this entire field in every single division of this tournament can throw, 180-foot straight putter shot off the tee. But when you have to do it in the tournament with a 40-foot wide landing zone and swirling winds and all the other things going on, like obviously it is much more difficult than it looks on camera, obviously. So par is a great score to take on hole 7. This is the hardest hole on the course, and we only saw one birdie, so it is worth a shout out for Hannah Stefanovic. Nice job getting the 2 there. That's a stroke and a half on the entire field by picking up the birdie on this one.
Good stuff. Hole 8, pretty straightforward compared to hole 7, par 3, 325 feet. Players are playing just down to this basket here. We do have the hard pan, so discs can get some funky reactions, but all they really have to be concerned about is the cart path long.
Yeah, this hole's all about the ground play, just as I said it.
Hit a rock, hit a pine cone, hit something. All right.
Wild ride for that disc there. Big skip and a 40-foot roll to circle's edge for Donnecke. So she'll have a tough putt. This one is looking very good from Lykke.
I like this play, and for obvious reasons, but...
Really? You like parking it?
I like the wide play and just trusting the discs to hyzer back in with that hard pan ground. This is looking a little bit high.
Yeah, just a little short and left for Cat. Didn't quite drive it like our other players did. Yeah, like you said, you can really trust the width, right? You're going to get a lot of ground play on this one as long as you're throwing an overstable. Most of these players probably going with a fairway driver type disc. So, although it looks like Maria's going maybe mid-range straight at it. Distance was good, just a little right.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. With her putt being so up and down, she did snag those branches and get pushed down. Donnecke's not letting anybody get away. She's all gas, no brakes.
Yeah, that was a great putt. Circle's edge for yet another birdie. Maria looking to do the same, and yeah, she drops it in as well. Kind of a tester for Cat still under this tree. Looks close because of the camera angle, but probably about a 25-footer. Okay, just kidding. It was only about 18 feet. I take it back.
It was still a good putt. Let her have a good putt.
Still a good putt.
And so is this.
I wouldn't call that a putt. That's a drop in. Earned it off the tee there for Lorentzen. Keeping pace, 17 under is the mark at the moment.
Hole 9. We saw an eagle here in round 1, par 5. We have a lot going on here. So we have OB right, OB left, OB golf green right in front of the basket. That little tiny green. Some geese chasing other geese. You never know what you're going to find out here. But
yeah,
maybe an eagle.
The tough part about the upshot is the depth, right? The green is not that deep. There's probably OB like 18 feet behind the basket or so. So it's all about distance control on your upshot here. That looked low out of her hand, but I think Sofia got about 100 feet of skip there. So she's definitely in position to go for it if she wants to. We'll see what she decides to do.
Yeah, this is good as well. You keep that nose angle down, you're going to get the good, nice straight skip on these short golf fairways. This is looking overturned a little bit. I think she'll probably just have to lay up to the front of that golf green.
Yeah. I mean, no danger in that. Still in position to get the birdie. But yeah, like you said, I think Maria wanted to throw that one flat rather than Anheuser and Cat kind of same thing. So we got some cart golf going on.
Mm-hmm.
Very similar shots. So this one will just be a nice layup. Playing for position. That's right where you want to be.
Yeah, she'll be in position for birdie, but like you said earlier, it's still not an easy shot to get up into that green.
Yeah, Yeah, it's true. And honestly, sometimes I don't know, it depends on the player, but it can be easier to throw like a little bit of a longer shot into a tight green like this where you know you can't go too far, as
Hmm.
opposed to that kind of touchy 200-foot putter shot. Um, so we'll see what that ends up resulting in. I think Lykke is still a little too far out. Looks like she's going to lay up as well. But I think Sofia's probably going to try to go for the green and grab the 3 here.
I mean, she did it once. Why not? Why not again?
Oh, yeah, she's going for it.
Down. Oh, okay. No, okay. So many
Yeah,
emotions.
that'll work. A
That'll be
little roller
fine.
coaster. Landed on the green, skipped off. So she's got a putt for eagle. It's kind of a scary putt downhill, looking at that out of bounds behind. We'll see if she decides what kind of run she decides to give it. That was very well thrown from Catrina Allen. Playing this hole, chip, 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 tap in birdie is a great way to do it.
Unfortunately, it comes up a little bit short there for Lucky. She will be in that OB.
And that's the thing. These upshots are touchy. It's hard to get the distance control right. The green's kind of deceptive, right? Because it goes up for the golf green, and then the basket's in that little knoll. So, not an easy upshot. So she's going to be left with this for a par save, but she snags it low right. That is a big putt to not lose any, or lose less ground, I should say, most likely.
So here's Donnecke for eagle. I have no words.
She's so good. 6 down through 9. What a start.
The stats on this hole for her, impeccable.
Yeah, there's some of these par 5s that she's just, that extra like 60 feet of power that she has over these other players is really coming in handy to be able to comfortably go for the green in 2, where these other players have to make a conscious decision to lay up. So it's paying off for her so far. 2-stroke lead on our card, but we'll take a look at the rest of the leaderboard.
Yep, she has the hot round here, down 6 through 9. Not a bad way to start. You see, Lisa Fike is making a move there, but down 5. Also not too shabby out here.
Yeah, thanks to Elevation Disc for supporting this coverage. We got 9 more holes before the cut in round 3. We'll see you over there.
Don't want to miss it.